Hello my friends, in today's video we're going to be talking about how to turn one of these into one of these. Hello again my friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Get tips on personal growth, self-development, inspirational and motivational videos coming at you every single week. So today we are talking about how to multiply your money. So real quick, I gotta get this out of the way. People don't like to talk about money. You need to talk about money. Money's important. Look at money as a tool that you can use that would potentially help you build a better life. Now, if you had a screwdriver and you're using that to build a better house, that's awesome. But you could also take a screwdriver and you could use it as a weapon. It's all on how you use the tool. Now that we got that out of the way, there's three things you can do with your money. Number one is you can earn your money, that's getting a job. Number two is you can keep your money, that's taking your money, putting it in a bank account or underneath your mattress. And number three is multiply your money. Now, most people are good at steps one. Some of them are good at step two, but very few people are good at steps number three. How does that get to the point where you can actually be better at multiplying your money? And that's what we're gonna get right into. So number one, if you're earning money right now, you're trading your time for your money. Meaning you're going in, you're clocking into work, and you're getting a paycheck for your time. It's not one of the greatest investments you can make because you can always get more money, but you can never get more time. What we want to do is we want to learn how to multiply the money. And the second step is keeping the money. A lot of people take the money that they get and they live paycheck to paycheck. They spend the money automatically. What we're looking to do is we're looking to number three, multiply that money. So how do you multiply money? So there's a couple different ways to do it. The way I've learned how to do it recently is something called an indexed universal life, and I'll get into that in a moment. But there's different ways you can do it, and I don't want to say that certain ways are right or certain ways are wrong. Investing money is like buying shoes. A pair might be good for somebody and then another pair might be good for someone else. So whether you choose Nike or Adidas, there's no really wrong answer. It's just based on what your preference is. So with that said, you have 401ks, you have Roth IRAs. These are ways that money is put into a fund and it's based on the stock market's outcome, on how you take your money, you invest it, and then you get gains on the money that you've invested in. Some companies have a matching fund, so if you put 2% in, they'll match 2%. That will be used in the marketplace to invest to make more money. You have things like a 401k, you have things like a Roth IRA, and those are great ways to have retirement plans set in place. Now with 401ks, you can pull the money out with a penalty. The money is pulled out and you're penalized for pulling it out early. At the same time, you can still access your money. However, you are penalized for it. Roth IRAs, those are a little bit different. You can't pull them out to 59 and a half, and those also have penalties and fees as well. One nice thing that I learned about is something called an index universal life. So basically this is a cash value life insurance policy. And if you've never heard about this, let me explain. So what it does is basically you invest your money and it mirrors the market. What makes it unique as opposed to a 401k or a Roth IRA is it mirrors the market, but there's a floor and then there's also a ceiling. It's indexed, and what that means is you never lose money. At a 401k, if you were to retire right when COVID happened and the market plummeted, you would lose the money. And what happens is when you lose that money, it takes a very long time, much longer than people think, to recoup your money. What this does is it sets the ceiling at zero. So let's say the market drops, you don't lose your money. You don't make money, but you don't lose your money. The problem with there being a floor is there's also a ceiling too as well. So if the market goes up 20%, but you're locked in at 10%, that means you're only gonna participate in 10% of gains. The great news about this is you never lose money. It's one of the most awesome things that for someone like me who's certainly driven, you're putting money into a fund knowing that as long as you're paying that premium every single month, you're going to be making money because you're never losing money. And what did Warren Buffett say? Rule number one about money, never lose it. Now, I want to preface and also mention that these policies need to be structured well. They need to be structured in a way that can make you money. Somebody who's an insurance insurance agent doesn't know much about these policies might not structure them in a way that can make you money. So make sure you get with somebody who is actually able to add value to you and can make the most amount of your returns. The most important thing about this video is that you need to learn how to multiply your money. If you're not learning to multiply your money, you're not making your money work for you. You're only working for your money. The most important thing you can get out of this video is really the importance of multiplying your money. Most people do not multiply their money. Be the difference. When you look at money, when you look at a $100 bill, when you look at it, do you say, can I multiply this? Can I make this into a couple $100s? Or do you look at it and say, what can I spend with this? Change your thinking in the sense of, if I have $100, not how can I spend it, but how can I multiply it? Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you watching the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I talked about money today. I normally don't talk about money, but we should always be learning to talk about the things that are uncomfortable to us. And sometimes money can be an uncomfortable topic. So make sure you talk about it. Make sure you think about your money. Make sure you multiply it. If you'd like to see other tips on growth, got some here, and I got some here too as well. You, my friends, have a great rest of your day.